There are millions of Christians around the world who face an impossible problem. They want to grow in their faith, they want to understand biblical teachings, but they have no one to ask. The challenges of the persecuted church are primarily around access and safety. People don't have access to the full range of biblical resources we would want them to, and they certainly don't have easy access to pastors. There are also millions of seekers around the world who are genuinely curious about the Christian faith, but they're definitely not ready to have a conversation with a person. That's why we created Kairos. Kairos helps people ask their questions about the Christian faith and get personal biblical answers real time, every time. It gives them a sense of anonymity and safety while they have that interaction, but they know there's not a person on the other end and no one's watching what they're doing. It's bridging the gap between curiosity and content. We took 7,000 articles on an apologetic site and spent months curating, researching, updating, consolidating to create 5,200 plus articles. That, together with the scriptures, is the worldview of Kairos. We want to make access to personalized, interactive answers to questions on faith as easy and safe as possible. The idea is to accelerate a person's journey, whether it's in discovery and revelation of gospel or in growing maturity in their faith. Kairos is there to help with that. Kairos is able to give accurate biblical answers to questions that are completely defined by biblical teachings. When Kairos doesn't know the answer to a question, it doesn't make up the answer, it doesn't hallucinate. It says to the user, "Thanks for asking, I don't know the answer to your question, come and check back in a few days." What happens in the back end is our team gets a flag to say this question was asked and we were not able to answer it. And so we get busy with producing content to feed into Kairos to enable it to answer the question in the future. The beauty of Kairos is you can interact with it however you feel comfortable and safe. So you can go on a website, you can download an app, you can have a voice conversation, a text exchange, an email exchange, whichever way you feel safest, Kairos is available. What we often see when the church is persecuted for their faith, there is an incredible growth in Christianity. What these people need from us is firstly our prayers, our compassion towards their situation, and then our help to give them access to the resources that their governments have outlawed. What Kairos is doing, it's helping people gain access in a time and space where they need it, where we cannot get to them.